Alright, so I know that last time I had said that I'm not going to jinx myself by saying that, oh, I hope 2025 will be a better year for me, but I'm being so dead ass when I say this. I hope to God 2026 will not be ruined, because I need a win. Okay, I am on like a 2-3 year losing streak. Plus, there's a 6 in the 26, and I was born in 2006. So please, I beg of you. I beg you, universe, please do not ruin 2026 for me. Alrighty, don't know when you'll be seeing this. Hopefully you'll see this tonight. And if tomorrow, then it's better than posting this 3 days late. Unlike last time, as I broke that streak. What? Why was I late on posting that? Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that might be why. Anyways, if you hear any noise in the background, my little brother is playing FNAF 2 with the new movie coming out in, oh my god, in 5 days from now, except we'll be seeing it in 4 days. Actually, I have no idea what he's watching right now. He was just playing FNAF 2 just now, but if you hear any noise in the background, I apologize. So here we are, ladies and gents. We have now gone by the year pretty quick. And this is something I believe my mom told me, that, oh, once you get older, you start to realize how fast things go by because you didn't have a care in the world when you were a kid. So it makes sense why things are going pretty fast for me, because as a kid, I didn't have a care in the world. As an adult, well, according to my dad, I'm still a teenager because I'm 19, but I'll be 20 next year. Not looking forward to that, because that age sounds too serious. But now being an adult, yeah, I now have to worry about all the responsibilities adults worry about. Come to think of it, I was not ready to grow up. But anyways, it's kind of tradition of me to do every year, as I've done this for the past 5 years, I believe, where I make a video discussing my final thoughts on the year and what am I going to be doing for these last 31 days of the year. And I would always bring up about, like, oh, there's a movie coming out I'm looking forward to see in December, or, no, that's mainly it. But I also discuss other stuff, but most of the time I would just discuss, like, oh, I can't wait for this movie coming out, like Spider-Man No Way Home, or Avatar Fire and Ash, or Aquaman The Lost Kingdom, or Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Well, I got 2 things I'm looking forward to December. Actually, make that 3, now that I think about it. But we'll get to that, because that's in, like, section 4. Section 4, because I've listed off 7 topics to discuss for this video. Well, that out of the way, hello everyone, we're back to another video on the channel. So yeah, we are now 31 days left until 2026, and 2025 has been an interesting year. I'm gonna say that. Whether I'm implying about some good nerdy content we've gotten, or some bad real life stuff we've gotten that I'd rather not get into, but if you know what I'm referring about, you probably don't know, but that's fine if you don't know. In fact, it's probably best you don't know, otherwise it would affect you negatively like it has on me. And whatever I'm about to say for 2025, I should save it for when I review 2025 as a year, but oh, speaking about that, that's the second topic I would like to discuss after describing how I thought about 2025. Let's just say we owe 2020 an apology. Because this year is making 2020 look like a masterpiece because of all the crazy bad shit that happened. Again, I'd rather not go into specifics, and it's best I don't, but oh my god. I don't know what am I gonna discuss if I ever get the chance to make a video reviewing 2025. I'll say this, we have gotten like good nerdy stuff from Marvel, DC, and other stuff like Invincible or Dispatch, a game I badly would like to play. But most of all, I want to say that we have gotten some pretty good movies this year, but I feel like 2023, or mostly 2024, were like filler episodes, because 2026, 2027, oh, we are eating good. But wait, what about 2025? Oh no, 2025 was good. It was good. It was a good meal we had of whatever nerdy content we had. And some good memes, like for example, I call this a hat. Rhymes with grug. Or the 6'7" meme, which this is gonna be stupid to say, but I just thought about it. I'm like, oh, I kinda like this idea that me and my brother were destined for this meme because we are 6'7" babies. Now, seriously, I was born in 2006, he was born in 2007, so okay, you're not gonna get it, because it's fine if you don't get it. It's just a me thing I was thinking about. Okay, back to topic. But yeah, like I said in the video, I need a good win for 2026 because I fumbled 2025. I had said that, oh, I hope to, actually, I don't remember what I said exactly. I was watching a little bit of my last year's video, and all I got to was the part where I had forgot to cut out something in the video, which that is a thing with me that happens sometimes, where I'm in a rush to edit a video and I forget to cut out something where I'm like, anyways, you see what I mean? So yeah, I quickly cut that bit out on YouTube Studio, but if I recall correctly, you know, I'm gonna quickly rewatch that video. Leave it on as Kylo Ren would say,
For the first time. Kill it if you have to. That's the only way to become what we're meant to be.
overall, just, yeah, I guess 2024 was slightly part 2 of 2023, but I'm hoping 2025 will be a much better year. And I know I may be jinxing it here, but I'm not to say that, 2025 shall be my year, just that I hope it's a better year or something. I mean, 2024 was great when it comes to entertainment stuff. Well, I technically said the same thing here about 2025, where we got gotten some good entertainment stuff when it comes to being a huge freaking nerd. But alright then, so as I just rewatched, I skip forward a bit to see where's the part where I had mentioned, because I know I had mentioned about I hope 2025 would be a better year. I fumbled it. That's on me. I fumbled the year for me. I mean, 2022 to 2024 were I don't know how to explain this, because you can make the year however you want it. You can make your day however you want it, whether you make it a bad day, make it a good day or something, but oh my god, I have been on a losing streak. And I could include 2022, but I have treated it too harshly. Same could go for 2020, after everything that's happened in 2025. And not gonna lie, I was considering wanting to make another video discussing my thoughts about oh wow, I missed the vibes in 2020. Now, 2020 kinda sucked because of COVID. And now looking back, I was so negative during the pandemic because I was hoping and praying that the coronavirus would be cured, when now that time has flown by, now that it's been 5 years later, yeah, that was like a regular thing us human beings have to go through, because the flu was technically the last coronavirus. I thought the flu was just like the flu. I didn't know that was the last pandemic that happened 100 years ago and stuff. But yeah, I kind of missed the vibes of 2020. It was kind of a vibe, and it ended up turning out to be a special year in the end. But I do hope we don't have to go through that again in the next few years, which will probably be in 2030. No, wait, 2120, because it happens every 100 years. But yeah, back to topic. So I'm now forgiving 2020, because I guess it turned out to be a special year in the end, just not in the way I thought it was going to be. As for 2021, yeah, it was definitely an improvement over 2020, but the way I felt about that year, I'd say it is as close to being as peak as 2018 to 2019, because those were probably my favorite years for me, and that's mainly because we had gotten Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. And even though I was stuck with my dad for about a year, he did me a huge favor, I'm just say that. And that's something I shall discuss in my 2022 review if I get the chance to finally discuss my thoughts on that. Because coming into 2022, I'd say that year was mid at best, but I would say that's when I started to really go downhill. And I would say I started to go downhill by the end of 2020, but I don't know how to explain it properly, because the reason I haven't made year reviews on 2022 to 2024 is because a lot of personal stuff happened around those years, and a lot has happened in 2025. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain what happened in those years, but I'd say that the really bad years happened in 2023. 2023 and 2024 were back-to-back terrible, horrible years. For 25, I was hoping to just leave it all behind, stop being so negative, or whatever negative bullshit I've been holding on for the last 5 years, or 4 years, because before entering 2020, but still, whatever negative bullshit I was holding on to, I was hoping to let it all go going into 2025. I fumbled it on my part. That is on me. I could say that I could say I ruined 2022 to 2024 for me, but 2025, I say it's mostly on me. Again, I could say that I also ruined 2022 to 2024, especially when making poor choices. But 2025, I said I was going to leave it all behind, and I ruined it for me. Probably 4 or 5 months into the year. So now I have 31 days to redeem myself and not bring any of this into 2026. I was hoping that 2025 will be a better year for me, but now that the year has passed and it kind of gone to shit, going into 2026, oh no, that cannot be ruined for me. I'm dead serious, that cannot be ruined for me. This is my last chance to not ruin 2026. I hope to God I do not ruin 2026. You know what? I hope that shall be my year. I know I said that, I hope 2023 will be my year, or 2024. At this point, I'm like Eddie freaking Munson from Stranger Things 4. Because he said that he was hoping that his year would be 1986. And oh my God, I see a connection with the sixes. Mark my words, 2026 will be my year. And I hope to God, please, I need a win. I have been on a 2-3 year losing streak. But anyways, definitely expect a year review sometime whenever I have time, probably in January, hopefully. Because I do like to discuss my thoughts on like how the year went, because I only did it for 2020 and 2021. Which brings me to my second topic. Like I mentioned earlier, the reason I haven't had the time to make year reviews on 2022, 2023, and 2024 is not like I was behind on making those videos. I didn't know what to discuss exactly because a lot of personal stuff happened. And I don't like to talk about personal stuff on the channel because I don't want anyone knowing my business, but I'm technically going against my word because I'd be bringing up some slightly personal stuff here and there, which, damn it, I really should learn how to shut my mouth up. But yeah, I'm definitely going to want to chat with my mom if I could explain a certain topic that happened in the last 3 years, because whatever happened in the last 3 years has to do with me and my mom. Specifically what me and my mom went through in the last 3 years, but I need to chat with her if I'm allowed to discuss it. Basically, as permission, like, alright, is it okay if I discuss this on the channel? But yeah, besides the personal stuff that me and my mom have went through, I made lots of poor choices in the past 5 years that have made me hate myself. I am glad to have remorse over my actions, but I need to learn how to forgive myself. Love myself, in fact, because out of 3 people I hate in this world, and my mom tells me that I should not be hating, because as I believe Master Yoda has once said,
fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
So, I'm turning to the dark side. Jesus. But yeah, I'm not gonna say who are the last 2 people I hate in this world. The one person I hate the most is myself, and that is because of some poor decisions I made in the last 5 years that I'm not proud of, that I don't forgive myself for, and I'm having a hard time trying to get over. So yeah, until then, I gotta write down notes on what to discuss specifically, because my memory is slowly fading away, specifically from 2018 to 2019, which, okay, that's not great, because I would like to remember the last couple of good years before we entered the 2020s, because the 2020s are weird, man. Like, I am in a weird era where we have kids now saying Riz, Skibbity, or fine. I don't know. This is just a weird era I'm in with the 2020s. But I feel like everyone's kind of gone downhill as soon as we entered 2020. Or the 2020s in general, starting with the pandemic. But again, I'm forgiving all that happened in 2020 after what happened in 2025. And most of it has to do with politics. But again, I'm not going into details because I'm not a political person. I don't like to discuss about politics. I don't even like politics. I like nerd stuff, like Stranger Things, for example. But yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out what to discuss exactly because I don't want to give too much away. Because again, I don't want people knowing my business. But hopefully, I will figure out what to discuss for when I have the chance to review 2022, 2023, and 2024. And I might as well include 2025, unless I get lucky and make a video discussing about my thoughts on how the year went for me. I don't know, I would need to plan that out, except I don't have a 2026 planner, and I won't have one until this Thursday, because I just got a text message from my Nana that it should be here by Thursday. Thank you, Nana, and hopefully I don't have 2 planners of 2026, because I know for a fact I did have my mom buy one sometime in October, and it's just chilling underneath my bed, because I tried having my mom search for it while I was on the phone with her, but she couldn't find jack shit. I don't know, but if I do end up finding it, just chilling underneath my bed, hopefully I can return that one, which that's probably not going to be possible, because we would need the receipt. I don't know, but I do hope 2026 will be my year. And again, it's because of the 26, and I'm gonna be 20 next year. Oh my god. I should be looking forward to that, but I'm not. I don't know. I was looking forward to being a teenager. That sucked for me, so I'm not excited to be an adult, and I clearly was not prepared to grow up, because I may be a 19-year-old, but I have a mind of a 9-year-old. I'm a late bloomer. I'm not ready to grow up or pass that bridge where I need to worry about responsibilities like finding a job, which I have somewhat of an interview tomorrow. I can't say it's an interview. It's something that should hopefully help me get a job. But the upside to having a job, I'll be earning money. I'm just going to be miserable having one because who likes having a job? I don't know. My concerns with having a job is that I'm not going to have any time to do stuff like film videos, which obviously I'm not trying to make like 4 videos a day because I said I'm trying to make at least 1 or 2 a day where I would have free time for the rest of the day, like drawing, reading, or playing games, just something. But no, I see 2026 and 2027 as peak years that shall bring back the vibes of 2018 and 2019. And those years shall definitely be not only my year, but also my brother's year because of the 27, because he was born in 2007. But no, what I look forward to the most in the next 2 years, besides the Avengers films, is me and D dressing up for a bunch of superhero movies that are coming out. Like, for 2026, we're suiting up as Spider-Man and Punisher for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Then for Doomsday, we're suiting up as Doctor Doom and Mr. Fantastic. I don't know if I said this on the channel, but originally, I was just going to dress up as Doctor Doom, and I was not going to ask my brother to dress up with me. It was just going to be me in costume for when Doomsday would come out next year, but I get a phone call from him out of nowhere. This is like before we came to visit him to surprise him for his birthday, where I had to keep it a secret about us coming over. But he came to me with the suggestion he had, and this is his idea. I'm giving him credit that he was the one that came to me with this. I did not ask him to dress up with me, but that's what he was bringing up about. He was suggesting that I go as Mr. Fantastic while he goes as Dr. Doom, because Dr. Doom has a green costume while Mr. Fantastic has a blue costume, because our mom color-coded us with blue and green. My favorite color is blue, his is green. And at first I was conflicted, not against the idea, but conflicted because I kind of wanted to go as Dr. Doom, but with D's idea, I was into it because I like having stuff color-coded for us. And yeah, I was fully down with it, so I decided, you know what, screw it. Yeah, let's go as Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Doom. So I need to figure out how am I going to make a Dr. Doom costume for him. And you know what, I might just get a costume for you on Mr. Fantastic. But back to topic. So yeah, we'll be dressing up as Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Doom for all 2027. I'm going to go as Miles Morales while he goes as Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099, for when Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out in June. And then the next month after that, I'm hoping I'm able to pull this off where I make him a Lex Luthor mecha suit for Man of Tomorrow, as that's the sequel to James Gunn's The Superman. And then of course I dress up as Superman while he's dressing up as Lex Luthor. But then October, we both dress up as Batman. He gets his $400 Batman suit on eBay while I redeem myself and try again on making a homemade costume of the Batman. Because the one I did it for when the first one came out, that is my least favorite costume I've made, and that is ranked at the bottom for me because I was not happy with how that turned out, but I still brought it with me to the theater because I did not want all that effort going to waste. And then by the end of that year, we both dressed up as Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Doom again, except he'll be having the white suit, because I'm sure he's going to be God Emperor in Secret Wars. But yeah, I see that 2026 and 2027 will be me and D's years, but I do hope I don't fumble 2026. No, I need a win for once, please. And I am working on trying to get my shit together for real this time, because I cannot let this negative crap ruin 2026. No, I was asking 2025 to be a better year for me, and I fumbled that. That's on me. Now I need to make sure I do not ruin 2026 for me, because it shall be my year, damn it! Anyways, moving on to the next topic, there are 3 things I'm looking forward to December, starting off with Five Nights at Freddy's 2. 2 years ago, I saw the movie by myself, and I would have liked to have seen it with my brothers, and I was in a rush to get a Five Nights at Freddy's costume, and I did found one, just it didn't fit me, but I have one with me that is mainly a birthday gift to my brother, but he's going to be going in the same outfit he wore for when he saw the first one, so I'm just going to be the only one in costume. While my little brother Rylan wears a Five Nights at Freddy's shirt that he got at Spirit Halloween in Hollywood. What is it called again? But still, now that I am here, I'm going to be watching Five Nights at Freddy's 2 with my brother, so I'm looking forward to that. And then 2 weeks later, I shall be seated for Avatar Fire and Ash, along with a trailer for Avengers Doomsday that I'm up to be offline for the next 2 days until I see the movie, because we're seeing it on a Saturday and not Thursday, as I thought we were going to see on Thursday, but Rylan wanted to see it in Dolby 3D. I was giving him the dirty, angry, pissed off look, but I discussed with my dad, and he shall take me to see it again in IMAX 3D by the time we come back in Orlando, which that shall be my last topic to discuss at the end. But yeah, I'm hoping this does well at the box office, because James Cameron had came out saying that, oh, if this flops, then yeah, I'm done. I've been making Avatar films for like the last 30... Wait, is that how long it's been? 30 years from 1995 to 2025? But yeah, that's basically what he's saying, that if this doesn't become profitable, he won't be making Avatar 4 and 5, which I'm pretty sure he's like halfway done with 4 and hasn't gotten started with 5. But when Avatar 2 was coming out, I was uncertain if that was going to do well at the box office, because did anybody care about these movies? But that became a huge box office hit, which meant we'd be getting Avatar 3, 4, and 5. But with 3 now coming out, I have no doubts, because the last one made $1 billion. I'm sure this will do well, but if the third movie doesn't become profitable, I'm going to be real upset if we don't get Avatar 4 and 5. Because I want to know what James Cameron cooked up exactly for the 4th entry that had the studio execs reply to him, holy fuck.
By the time we get down to 4 and 5, if we're so lucky, you know, knock wood, to get that far, you know, which is obviously driven by market forces, we have to be successful.
I heard you use that term in another interview, and I am curious, because I think you were specifically talking about film 4. What is it that makes it a corker? What is it about that film that makes it stand out from what we'll have seen?
I can't tell you the details, but all I can say is that when I turned in the script for 2, the studio gave me 3 pages of notes. And when I turned in the script for 3, they gave me a page of notes, so I was getting better. When I turned in the script for 4, the studio executive, the creative executive over the films, wrote me an email that said, holy fuck. and I said, well, where are the notes? And she said, those are the notes. Because it just goes, it kind of goes nuts in a way that, like, in a good way, right? You think you know what it's about, and then, no, you don't.
I believe. I have all the faith in the world in you. And speaking of that...
So I hope I get to make that film, is what I'm saying.
When he gave them notes on Avatar 4, but I would like to know what's going to go down in the 5th one. And will Ewok be involved? I don't know, but I'm excited for Avatar 3 because I became a full-on Avatar fan when I saw Avatar Way of Water. I thought the first one was overrated until I saw it in theaters in IMAX 3D around a time when I was grounded for 2 weeks. But that's something I will try to maybe discuss in my 2022 review. What did I get grounded for? That's classified information. But still, hopefully I'll be dressed up in an Avatar costume because I didn't have time to get one, so all I did was just wore anything I had that was blue. As I have blue jeans, a blue jacket, and an Avatar shirt that I have brought with me. But hopefully I'll have a costume. But if this does do well at the box office, that means I'm gonna have to wait 4 freaking years just to see Avatar 4 in 2029. But yeah, with the year now ending in 31 days, there's 2 movies left I have yet to see that are from my most anticipated list of the year, and that'd be Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, and of course, Avatar Fire and Ash. I'm expecting Avatar 3 to be on my top 10, because I feel like I have like 9 movies picked out to be on my top 10 list. I'm just waiting for Avatar to be added into the top 10 list. Although, I'm not gonna lie, making my top 10 list is gonna be real harder than I thought. But with 2024, I knew it was gonna be on my top 10 list as soon as I would watch Avatar 3. But with 2025? Oh, it's kind of hard for me to choose, where I might have to cheat. And it's not the first time, because I had Dave put 2 movies for his most anticipated, which was Wallace and Gromit and the Minecraft movie. Oh no, we shall see once me and my brother get to film our video discussing our top 10 favorite movies of 2025. And the same will go for our most anticipated for 2026. Although, might be tricky to make those videos because of what we're doing next week after we see Avatar 3. And then one last thing I'm looking forward to most is Stranger Things 5, because we're getting the last 4 episodes next month, although we'll begin 5 to 7 on Christmas while we get the finale on New Year's Eve. And I hope to God I will be in theaters watching the series finale of Stranger Things, because I'm still waiting updates on the show times, on specifically which theaters they're gonna play the series finale at. Because as of right now, they have not announced show times, but say if they do end up playing it near our theater here, I will be filming a movie vlog. The only downside to it is that you're not going to get a reaction to the finale. And if we don't get to see it in the theaters, you could definitely expect a reaction video. It's just the downside of that video is mainly for me. I don't get to see it in the theater, sadly. But there's also another concern I have. Storage, but I think I should be fine. Hopefully, unless I just jinx myself. I don't know, there's kind of pros and cons when it comes to filming a video that involves the Stranger Things series finale in theaters. The only con is that you won't get to see our reaction, just our afterthoughts. But when it comes to watching it at home, the only downside of that is just that I won't get to see it in theaters, sadly. I don't know, we shall see, but I'm hoping to God I will be seated in theaters for the series finale. And I'm definitely going to be inviting friends along to join with us. But speaking about videos, I do have videos planned for this month, besides my next review series on the Dire Wimpy Kid films, and I'm going to start watching the movies tonight, because we're getting a new one on Disney Plus this Friday. But my next review series after that shall be the Skywalker Saga, where I review all 9 movies in celebration of the 10-year anniversary of The Force Awakens. And I did ask you guys in the community page if I should do a trilogy review each or review them separately, and I do like this comment that I got that it'd be best to review them separately. But then around December 21st to December 28th is going to be interesting because I'm not sure if I'm going to be posting videos or not. I might post videos. I'm just not sure if it's going to be vlog videos or other videos that are unrelated to my last topic that I'm going to get to in a sec. But coming into my 6th topic before I get to my 7th topic. Alright, I'll admit, I did that on purpose with a 6-7 meme. So I should honestly save this for when I do a channel/life update video in January, but I'm just gonna bring it up here, and I technically did this last time where I said that, oh, I was going to be heading back on December 7th, but I'm going to be flying out on the 20th with my brother. So since I did that last time, I'm going to say something that's kind of similar to that. So originally, I was going to fly back on January 5th, I believe, but I won't be flying back until August 5th. Of 2026. So what's the reason for staying here longer? That's classified information. Sorry, but not sorry. But alright, I was hoping not to stay here a little longer, but let's just say the reason of me staying here, I had to think like an adult and not think like a child. I'm just gonna say that. Now, these next 9 months are gonna be interesting, but wouldn't be my first time staying here with my dad, except last time was under different circumstances. But yeah, with me staying here, I not only have to apply for college, but also get a job, which means I won't have time to make videos. And that's what my life/channel update will be for in January. But to try to look on the bright side of me staying here and think positive, not negatively, I get to do some stuff with my brother here, like dress up as the Mario Brothers for when Mario Galaxy movie comes out in April, or better, we both dress up as Ghostface killers for when Scream 7 comes out. Oh, I'm looking forward to February next year. But yeah, I'm sticking around until August 5th, 2026. Expect a life and channel update video in January. But coming into my last topic, I'm not sure if I brought this up, and in case if I haven't, we're going to Orlando for the holiday season from December 21st to December 28th. But will I be making vlog videos like I did for Orlando? Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. If I'm being honest, I'd rather I just not. I could have done it for when we went to Orlando for Christmas of 2023, but I didn't because I already filmed videos back then in the summertime of that year. Because last time, I was late on posting day 3 to 5. And it's all because of a certain someone that I shall say for when I review 2023. But yeah, expect part 3 of my random vlogs of 2025 around that week. And I will try to get me and my brother's reaction to Volume 2 of Stranger Things 5, because we'll be in Orlando at the time. But yeah, I kind of have certain videos planned to post around that week, because I'm not gonna do another vlog series of us in Orlando, because I already did it last time. It took me a while to post day 3, 4, and 5. But yeah, I am kind of excited to go to Orlando. Hopefully it'll be fun, and hopefully whatever I had planned for that week comes to fruition. But I have 2 reasons of why I'm not going to do another vlog series of us in Orlando. Reason number 1 was because I already did one, and that was like 2 summers ago. The second reason is mainly because I just don't want to. I'd rather just chillax, not film anything. And I did this before, back in December of 2023, when we went to Orlando for Christmas. But with that being said, I think that's all the topics I shall discuss for today's video. And definitely let me know your thoughts, comments down below on what you're going to be doing for the last 31 days of 2025, and how you're going to go out with a bang. Me, personally, I don't think I'm going to go out with a bang, but I would like to. I would like to go out with a bang, at least just have one good month of 2025. Like, I don't know. Maybe I will go out with a bang by watching the series finale of Stranger Things, whether they'll be in theaters or at home. But if I do get the chance to see it in theaters, oh yeah, that's definitely how I'm gonna go out with a bang. Cause this year freaking sucked. But I do hope that I do not fumble 2026. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I shall see you all in the next one. Peace out.